Hello, I am NES Kid 99, and I decided to make a follow-up video after receiving 50,000 views on my first video that I made, the L is Real 2401-2041 Eternal Star, basically the Courtyard Plaque. And people are still commenting on it to this day. I'm not really sure why. Also, there's not going to be any video of Super Mario 64. The reason for this is that I'm not using the same computer that I had originally used. So I can't record anymore. I could put the webcam up to a TV, but it would just kind of be pointless, and so I decided to just have it the way it is. So yeah, I made this video because after a while now, after receiving comments on the video, I decided that I would sort of give my opinion on it and what I think the plaque is for, what it means, because there's so many people still, and I think it's good to see the series is still alive, but not really for this reason. Because a lot of people have told me that, like, there's some really insane theories, like, and you know, like, if you ever saw the myth of the Triforce in the Ocarina of Time, which again is where the plaque is again, so that's going to be part of my reasoning, and I'll tell you my reasoning behind the plaque later on in the video. But it's just a pointless. It's just like people will come up with these crazy theories, like they did for getting the Triforce in Ocarina of Time, and like things you have to run around or collect amount of coins, and then you get to play as Luigi, which a lot of people have looked through the textures of the game, and have not found anything even remotely close to Luigi. So that right out should tell you that if it does say L is real, L would not be Luigi. Another theory is that it says the Eternal Star, signifying that since the statue is a star, it's an eternal star. It's a star that's going to stay there forever. It's really hard to make out what it says, so I think that to come up with a definitive answer is not easy, and to say flat out that it's Eternal Star and that's what it is and it can't be anything else, that's sort of arrogant to say that you know the answer and everybody else's opinion is wrong. And there have been other theories that it says something else, like L is Real 6401, or like Eternal 6401, or L is Real Star, and there's mixes of the two, and people are trying so hard to make out what the plaque says that it's become almost ridiculous, because so many theories, and I don't know if any of them are right or wrong. I don't know if there's a way to tell if any of them are right or wrong. I guess you would have to ask the people, but nobody really knows how to get in contact with people, and they've probably gotten these questions. People who have gotten in contact have probably asked these questions. You know, what does the Courtyard Plaque say? And I'm guessing that they've probably just given up on it because they know. And I sort of think that here's my opinion, is that it doesn't mean anything. It's just you notice how there's other signs in the castle, and they're just like illegible squiggles, and they're meant to be words, so you press B on them and read them. And so I think the plaque isn't really supposed to say anything, and if it was supposed to say anything, they would have given you like the speech when you press B. And so I think either they forgot to do that or just didn't see the point in it, of adding text to the plaque, and it really doesn't say anything. Like, and that's why I think they were able to recycle the plaque and put it in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I think they were able to recycle that texture, like sometimes people recycle sound effects and stuff like that. It would make a lot of sense to just say that the plaque says nothing, I mean, I've looked at it, and it doesn't say Eternal Star to me. I can't seem to make it out. Every time I look at it, it says, like, L is real 2401, but that's incoherent nonsense. It's like, you can't really make anything out of that. You try to think it's Luigi and the number has something to do with it, but it doesn't mean anything. It's probably, you're just seeing things. Like, it looks like L is real 2401 because it's gibberish. Like, it's probably just squiggly. I mean, it might say something. I could be wrong, but after looking at... I've seen the textures, actually. I've opened up the Super Mario 64 using Toad's Tool 64, and I've seen that there's absolutely no Luigi textures anywhere throughout, like, any of it. And, you know, you can make them. You can make the textures, you can make the L on the hat, and you can make the Luigi colors. You can get a Game Shark code in there and make it, but you haven't really unlocked anything, because by that logic I can change anything. So, if there's no data in the game that will lead you down the path to getting Luigi, because there is no Luigi, then I think it's sort of a pointless search. And to get comments, like, to this day about Super Mario 64, it's great that people like Super Mario 64. I'm not going to argue with you. It's a great game. But to sort of, like, keep guessing at it, it's just kind of a pointless search. I don't think the plaque means anything, and I think that it's really just gibberish. But feel free to comment in the form of text comments or video responses, because, I mean, if you've got some, if I'm wrong in any way, I would love to know. Because, believe me, I've looked for, that's why I went into Toad's Tool in the first place, to look for Luigi textures, to, like, see if it was really there. Because, I mean, it's a good search. It's like, but I just don't think that the plaque means anything. So, if you've got proof, like, otherwise, you can respond to me via text or video. It's always good to have second opinions, but I think that it really just isn't anything. It's really just gibberish. So that's it. That's it for the follow-up video. I know some of you are probably expecting some big search for the secret, but to be honest, I don't think there is one. I think there's no secret. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, tell me. That's it. Thank you. NES Kid 99 out.